I get a lot of comments hyping me up as some insanely good builder. And yeah, sometimes I do build houses that I'm actually really proud of, but sometimes I build some of the worst Minecraft houses that you've ever seen. Whether it's from building a house in only 10 minutes, being basically blind, or both at the same time, I have some terrible houses on this channel. So I'm gonna go back to 5 of my worst houses ever and hopefully fix them, starting with the easiest and getting more difficult as the video goes on. So let's get right into it. All right, first up, we have this house here, which was built on June 15th. I asked ChatGPT for instructions for how to build a starter house. I kind of hate this house. I don't think it's that bad, like fundamentally, but there's just nothing here. It's just such a nothing house, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna try to fix it, I guess. I don't know how. I think the roof is boring. I think that's the first thing I'm gonna change. I think I'm just gonna rip it all out, honestly. I actually did a video similar to this a few months ago. I'll maybe put it on screen now, I don't know. But the goal is basically to keep like the kind of spirit of the house. I want to keep the palette and kind of the vibe of it, but I just want to change some parts to make it just a bit better, really. All right, I think I want to make it steeper, which I know is not kind of overdue, but whatever. That'd be too tall. It's not bad. All right, that's kind of the shape fixed up. I already like that a lot better. I'm gonna get some other dark oak details in this roof real quick because I feel like the texture of it is a bit boring. The shape isn't too great either. Let's just do a couple things here and there. That's not bad. Maybe put some slabs up here, maybe. I kind of want to add to the shape of this a bit. Trust the process, all right? Trust the process. Trying to keep the original block palette because I don't think it's actually that bad. I'm not sure I like the contrast of like the dark oak and the white terracotta, but it's not like terrible. All right, and I don't know if I want to just do stairs here or maybe slabs or something else. I'm not really sure. I just need something to mix up the shape here, which is why I'm adding this. Just a bit boring. Okay, it's not bad, like shape-wise. Just add a couple details, kind of finish the shape off, get some windows and some plants, and I think it'll be kind of done. I'm not sure. Like a patio here, I guess. All right, I'm gonna mix some like other blocks into the stone brick because there's just kind of too much stone brick going on with not enough texturing. Probably some stone, cobble, andesite, that kind of stuff. Just kind of break up the texture a bit. All right, I actually like this a lot. Let's get glass in, some flower pots, and then I'm probably gonna call it. We'll see. About it. Let's move the path over there. Like, have it split, I guess. Yeah, super quick interior here, just so when I look through the window, there's like something to see, and I don't just see straight through the house. But yeah, it's house number 1 down. I like how it looks. Just kind of made the shape a bit more interesting, varied the texture up a bit more color with some more like flowers and stuff. But yeah, that's house number 1. Let's get to the next one. All right, next up, we got this house, which is from my Building a House Every Day for 100 Days series, day 18, uploaded August 18th last year. I don't think it's actually that bad of a house. There's just one thing that's always really bothered me with it. Why did I stop the roof there? What was I doing? Just continue the roof back. Just take the roof all the way back. Like, why is the taller roof stop in the middle of the house? It looks so weird. It looks front heavy. It looks like lopsided. It looks like, why did I do that? Like, literally, why did I do that? So I'm just gonna extend the roof back and then we'll kind of figure out what else to do. But yeah, that's the important part. Shout out Brody for this color palette, by the way. That's the goat. Just kind of extend it out, make it a bit of a plus shape. I can make the front bigger than the back. Like, it comes out more in the front than the back, but yeah, shape-wise, it'll be the same, I think. I guess I was just trying to like mix up the shape a bit, but it just looks so weird to have like the front stop in the middle. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, I got a lot better at building since then, all right? So it was a learning experience. So it's kind of the outline, pretty simple. All right, there we go. Oh, not quite. Now there we go. Yeah, I feel like that's already a bit better. Kind of interesting color palette. I think this was the closest stair to it, at least at the time. I don't think there's anything closer yet. Still looks like the best one. It's not terrible. I think I want to change the roof shape slightly. I think this should go up another block and like kind of come out. Let me think about it. All right, I think I want to texture the roof because it looks very weird, honestly. It just has like this one color. So what kind of gradient can I get here? Not really. I kind of like that, I think. I think I like it. I mean, it's a little busy, but I don't think it's bad. Really? I mean, it's a huge improvement in my opinion. I mean, maybe you hate it, but I think it looks better already. Let's think of what else we can do here. Let me know down below if you think I made any of these houses worse. You know, I'm curious. Oh, we'll see. I don't know, because I did get some comments like that last time I did a video like this. You know, my build. I'm gonna do whatever I want. All right, but with that, I think we're about done here. I think it's an improvement. It's not like the biggest improvement or anything, but it fixed what bothered me with it, which was this weird roof, and now it's better in my opinion. But yeah, let's go on to the next build. I think it's gonna be pretty interesting. All right, for house number 3, we gotta get this grand reveal going because this is the worst house I have ever built on my entire channel. Yeah, here it is. A bit of background. I built this house with no textures and in 10 minutes. So yeah, I think this is the worst house I've ever built. Yeah, it's bad. I don't even know where to start. Everything's wrong. This is bad. I got prismarine and mycelium path. What a duo. Interior though, fridge. That's what matters. I guess we'll start with a quick path in. I'm gonna make these stairs spruce as well, because I'm assuming that's what I was going for. I mean, no way. I added granite, so I was going for like a stone of some sort, I guess. It's hard to even know what I was going for, honestly. I don't remember. Let's just gut this real quick. I'll make this easier. All right, let's fill this all in with oak now. Then we'll kind of get a view of what we're working with. Man, this interior gotta go too. We'll leave the fridge. Okay, we're getting there. That's a marginal improvement. Like, what was I doing? What was going on here? Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to keep the same vibe for this roof, because, like, am I supposed to keep it yellow and blue? I don't think I really can. Like, I think the yellow is gonna have to go, but I think I can keep the blue. We'll see. We'll see if I can work the yellow in somehow. Okay, we're definitely making progress. Let's just get some of these details, like, kind of removed, just so I can actually build stuff and, like, see what I'm working with. Because this stuff is just kind of getting in the way. All right, now we can kind of admire the beauty of the house without a bunch of stuff in the way. And it is a beauty, you know? Wow. Like, where did I even get white wool from? That's, like, inspirational. I just pulled that out of nowhere. That's just the mosaic block, too. Yeah, this is terrible. Okay, one thing at a time, all right? Let's, I don't even know. All right, the foundation was definitely not meant to be this. Let's get a better palette out for that. Let's go something like this. All right, that's already a bit of an improvement. Let's get some stuff to kind of finish the frame off, because, like, I mean, I was clearly, like, rushing with time. I didn't really detail it the same everywhere. But all right, we're getting there, I guess. Kind of finish off the foundation here, and then we'll, I don't even know what else we'll do, to be honest. Struggle, I guess. Sounds like a plan. All right, I think I like that. So this fence over here. So I replaced the glass too. I used the wrong color. I did a lot of stuff wrong, obviously, because again, I couldn't see what blocks I was using. And normally when I do a challenge like that, I have like 2 hours where I just sit there and figure out what block I'm gonna use. But yeah, I had no time on this, and it shows. All right, let's mix in some stripped log in here. Just kind of texture variety. Just kind of mix it up a bit. That's not bad. All right, it might be time to figure out what's going on with the roof. You know, it might be. I can't do spruce. I have too much spruce. So I don't really know what to do. All right, we'll do spruce for now, and then we'll figure out what we do after. But I just need to get this bamboo out of here because it looks so bad. It's like distracting. All right, definitely too much spruce I think right now, but we'll see. I gotta fix the roof now. I want to somehow incorporate yellow into this roof because I feel like that's kind of important, but I don't know how. All right, we start with blue wool, and then I'm gonna do cyan, and then I'll do light blue at the top. I'm just gonna do it in lines for now, and then I'll kind of mix it. Not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. But yeah, how do I mix yellow in here? I gotta think about this. I might kind of like that. I don't know. I think I kind of like that. Yeah, you know what? Like, I'm sure most people won't like that, but I kind of like it in like a weird, like abstract sort of way, and it keeps the bamboo kind of in the build, a bit of yellow on the roof. I like it. I'm just gonna get some plants around, some flower pots, and yeah, a couple small details, and then I'll probably call it. Yeah, let's get stuff in. All right, I think I'm gonna call it with that. Honestly, like, not bad. I do like the roof. I get that some people probably won't, but I think it looks pretty good. That was probably the worst. Yeah, this is definitely the worst house I've ever built, I think. So this is a pretty big improvement. But yeah, let's get into the fourth house, which is a classic, I'll say, you know. All right, next up we got, I'm sure you can see here, we got the trapdoor house, which I built in the last video. If you want to watch me build that, you know where to look. Probably link down below, but I'm gonna forget. So just go to the channel. Anyway, I want to see how few blocks I could change to like fix it completely, because there's a lot of like really big issues with it, but I still want it to be like very trapdoor heavy. So I'm gonna try to not change too much with it, but I want to change enough, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. You'll see what I mean. First of all, I gotta fix the roof, because there's a lot of gaps in it. That's like one of the worst parts, in my opinion. Just how many gaps there are in this house. Because I mean, obviously, I didn't really have an option, you know. It's made of trapdoors. All right, this could be problems with it. Yeah, just something like that. Like, I'm sure I can still put trapdoors in here on some spots. But yeah, just try to fix all the holes up while keeping a lot of trapdoors, basically. It's definitely an interesting house. But yeah, let's just go around the roof frame and kind of replace it with blocks. Maybe we just completely replace the frame with blocks. I think that might be the move here. Because the trapdoors just look really bad. This actually sucks, because like every block I want to break, I have to break like 4 blocks, because the trapdoors are like on all sides. So it just takes forever. But we're getting there. I'm just going to rip this roof out real quick. I'm just going to completely like, I don't know, world edit this maybe. Yeah, that looks better. I'm going to probably still use trapdoors to the roof, but I just need to kind of gut this house a bit. All right, that should be the frame for the roof, I think. I don't know if there's anything else I want to change, because I do, again, I want it to be trapdoors mostly, so I think I'll keep it. Let's get the roof back together here with normal blocks. We'll start with just pale oak, and we'll kind of texture it after. But it's gonna take a minute. A lot of blocks. That already looks way better. Oh man. It is probably gonna be a lot of white, but yeah, I plan on covering a lot of it with trapdoors again. I like warped and like copper and stuff, but we'll see. Unfortunately, I'm not in the newest snapshot, so I don't have like copper bars or like shelves or anything, but it's fine. It should be the roof filled in, I think. All right, let's fill this spot in the wall, and then we'll kind of look at what we're working with there. All right, that's not that bad. It's really not. It's just a nice blank slate to kind of work with here. I want to real quick kind of look at parts of the frame that don't really work and kind of patch them up. Like right here looks fine, but over here, yeah, I don't know if I could really like patch this all, because like, yeah, there's this. So maybe we replace this just with this. That's not bad. You can put trapdoors on it. Nice mix, I guess. Let's do it with all these, just so there's no gaps, because I don't really want gaps in this. All right, let's do the same thing here. Okay, we're getting there. I think it still kind of has the same like character as the original. I don't know, just less trapdoors, obviously. All right, is the roof kind of done, I think? Well, not really at all, actually. That's like the slab of the roof done, but I'm gonna texture it. I have no idea how I'm gonna texture this. I just know what blocks I want to use, so I'm just gonna, I don't know, I'll figure it out. I kind of like that. I don't know. It's just kind of looks pretty interesting. I like it. Kind of feels like what that was meant to be, even though I don't even know what I was really thinking with that one. I just had to use trapdoors, so I was kind of going with whatever I had. But yeah, it's kind of, I guess just do this everywhere. It's gonna take a second, but I think it'll be worth it. It looks pretty cool. I actually really like that. It looks really cool. I'm actually really happy with this roof. I just gotta do this to the other side now, and then we're probably almost done with this build. I'm gonna put some flower pots and stuff around, just probably maybe some actual windows too, just things I couldn't put when it was trapdoors. Oh yeah, let's finish this roof up. All right, oh my God. All right, now I think the roof's done. I actually really like it. That might be one of my favorite like roof texturings I've like ever done. I don't know. Maybe I'll mix some of this in there just to vary the texture slightly, not too much though. But all right, yeah, I really like that. I guess now I'm gonna get some flower pots around just for a bit of color, and then I'm gonna work out what I want to do with these windows, because I'm not really sure. Add a bit of shape too, some stairs, because it was very square before also, so that's kind of something I should, keep in mind. I gotta put stairs here actually too. All right, these are not gonna fly, I don't think. All right, I think I'm gonna call it that for this house. I tried to keep as many trapdoors as possible, obviously, but that's just a huge improvement. Most of it's just the roof. The roof is so cool. All right, I'm gonna keep glazing myself here, but yeah, I like it. Let me know down below what you think, I guess. And let's move on to the final build, and yeah, it's a pretty bad one. All right, so here we are at the final house here, and yeah, this is a complete disaster. I built this house in 1 hour with every block looking the same. Video on the channel, I don't know, I might link it, we'll see. But yeah, it's bad. It's really bad, okay? I basically got no blocks, right? Except for, I guess, oak, but even then I missed it here, so it's not great. I thought this was bamboo, I thought this was yellow candles, there's a million problems with it. Mycelium in the path, which is a classic at this point. Yeah, I guess I'll just kind of get started trying to fix it one thing at a time here. It's a disaster, but I don't think like conceptually, like the frame is fine, the shape is fine, the intended block palette is fine. So I think if I clean it up a bit, wow, that acacia door is amazing. I think if I clean it up a bit, I think it'll be fine. First though, I'm gonna get rid of this like podzol and mycelium that's around, because it's gonna bother me. So yeah, I'll just kind of go through and clean this up. Wow, there's a lot of podzol here. I really put that everywhere. But all right, that's the landscape kind of cleaned up a bit. It's not perfect. I'll probably go back and fix it a bit more. I'm gonna put a couple cobblestone stairs around because I like the way it looks. But yeah, landscape mostly done. Move on to the house, which is gonna be a whole different problem. Okay, where do I even start? Probably just gonna get rid of like leaves and kind of declutter a bit so I can get a better view of the house. And then we'll kind of take a step back and look at what we got. Wow, what an incredible build. Why did I only texture the right side and only the front of it? I guess I literally couldn't see, so that makes sense actually. I'm just gonna completely replace this with stone and then restart. Wow, what a floor in here, by the way. Beautiful. All right, so we have a basically completely untextured foundation now. I'm just gonna take this door out. All right, come on, like it's acacia and warped wood. Like it's beautiful, I think I'm just gonna remove all the details and then I'm gonna remake them once I kind of clean everything up. All right, we now kind of have this like husk of a house here, and wow, it's beautiful. It really is. Let's fix this first, obviously. That's pretty free here. I don't even know where to begin, so I'm just kind of like still like removing stuff and cleaning the space out. But I guess I'll texture the foundation, but for real, we'll go for some kind of like clean gradient with tuff, some moss out. You just get a few more blocks out, so we can kind of like smooth it out a bit. All right, I think that's the foundation like mostly textured. I just need to put a door in here now, but I think I'm gonna use dark oak for that. I think that looks all right. Yeah, it's not too bad. All right, now I'm gonna think of how to connect the house to the foundation. Before there was like a bunch of like spruce stuff, like stairs, fences, I think, maybe trapdoors, I don't remember. But it just didn't look great in my opinion. Maybe something like this, I don't know. It's not bad. I don't know if I like this part. I don't think that's bad. Maybe put one of these in the middle. I don't hate that, I don't think. We'll kind of like see how it looks everywhere else. It's not bad. I actually kind of like that, I think. Obviously, I need like a bunch more details like everywhere else, but I think it's starting to kind of come together. Let's just kind of do this everywhere and see what it looks like. What's going on with the windows back here too? Why are they so like random? That's so weird. Just gonna ignore it. All right, but I think that's kind of the foundation like connecting to the actual house done. I'm gonna work out what's going on with these windows now, I think. Because yeah, what is happening? Like this could have been so much simpler. I just have two windows like that, and that is immediately way better. They're symmetrical. Fits everywhere. It looks good. Same weird window issue on the front too. Why'd I do that? I don't get why I did this. Let me put another one there. Oh, anyway, that's already a lot better. I'm gonna real quick texture, so I'm just gonna use world edit. Yeah, it looks way better. Just kind of give it a bit of variation and stuff. Let's fix this roof now. I wanted this to be bamboo, and I wanted these to be yellow candles because I do want the roof to be yellow. I might change it a bit because I don't know if I like that gradient, and it's kind of too yellow, honestly. So I might mix a lot of it out with concrete powder because it's just a bit more like muted. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, it looks a bit better. I wonder if I could use bamboo at all on the roof. But it might be just too difficult to blend, really. We'll see. No, that's not gonna work. Is there any other yellow block? I don't think there is. I think just the yellow concrete powder is enough to blend it. And yeah, yellow terracotta. I was probably going for concrete, which would have obviously made more sense because it's less ugly. All right, that's honestly not bad. Like, I feel like we fixed most of the terrible fundamental issues with the original house. Because yeah, the original was bad. Like, that was terrible. Can I fit a window here? Think so. Just looks pretty good to kind of break it up because this wall is way too empty. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay, let's get the plants and the foliage and lanterns and flower pots and all that stuff back in, and then we'll see how it's looking. It might be done, but I don't quite think it is. I think it still needs like something else, you know? Yeah, let's do that. All right, yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna call it at that. I think that's like a simple but like very big improvement by just doing like what I actually probably meant to the first time I built the house. Oh yeah, let me know what you think about this house and also about the rest of the house in this video, all 5 of them. Is there anything that you think I made worse? You know, let me know. I'd be interested in hearing that. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next one. And as always, thank you to Aelic, Amirali, ThaMango, Luke 007, Tommi, and E. I appreciate your support, and yeah, bye.